Yo, what's going on out there, everyone? Can you hear me? All right, all right. Um, Happy Saturday. We're gonna test something out for the first time. Well, I think maybe we did this years ago, but you guys have been asking, and so my buddy Brian's here, and I gave him a microphone. Brian, speak into the microphone. Can you hear? Can you hear Brian?
Thank you, Mr. Monkey Man, for the super chat.
Mr. Monkey Man for the super chat. Thank you, Brian. So you guys hear Brian there? He's a real person. Nathan Beat says you've been watching videos since 2018. Thank you so much. Brock Jameson asked what amp I'm using, and I am using the Boss Katana. Well, you know, Brian's a bit more introverted, so he doesn't speak into the mic enough. It's because you're not projecting.
Hello out there. This is Brian.
I mean, I'll turn you up for now, but the more I turn the more mics that go up, the noisier everything gets. Okay, Brian, again, how are you?
I'm doing good. How's everything?
Now he's projecting. Brian, you were in Brazil for a month, and you came back, and you were only wearing Cuban shirts.
Yeah, Cuba Vera, man. It's the way.
But not today.
It puts you in a relaxed state of mind. I can't wear them every day, right?
It's like light, very light cotton, right?
Very thin.
Very very breathable. Very breathable.
It puts you in a state of mind, too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully you guys can hear Brian better. One more time, Brian, just say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I see your signal there. Yeah, it seems like his mic is off is what people are saying, but that's all right.
We'll figure it out.
Put the headphones on and see if you can hear yourself, Brian. Well, the thing is, I gave Brian headphones for a reason. They're hanging right there on the microphone. All right, speak into it. See if you can hear yourself.
Marty, you sound nice.
Thank you. Do you sound like that?
I hear a little bit of myself.
Well, you gotta speak straight, really into it, dude.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, like that. That's yes. You can't just be. This is Brian, everyone. I don't know, man. Can they hear me? Can they hear? Can they hear?
I don't know these mic things.
Can they hear me?
If yours is speaking into the mic works.
All right. Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Thank you again, Mr. Monkey Man.
Can you hear yourself when you do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, that means it's going into the feed now. Okay. Mr. Monkey Man, Marigold B-side by Nirvana. I'll check it out. I can't do that at the moment because I don't know it. Okay. So, oh yeah. So this live stream, which I do every Saturday, I'm doing this to announce that I'm playing a live show in New York City on May 5th. So you can remember that by thinking Cinco de Mayo. Sorry, I'm looking at your comments at the same time. That's what that. When I'm pausing, I'm looking at the comments. Brian, you're looking at the comments, though, right?
I am. Thank you, Josh Norco.
Josh Norco, always watching, always appreciate the support. So, yes, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo is what you can think. Chris Y for a super sticker. Thank you. Chris Y. I didn't even know super sticker was a thing. So, thank you for pointing that out to me. Yeah, so New York City at the Bitter End, which is a really cool venue, legendary venue, or as Gordon Ramsay would say, legendary venue. Brian, you know Gordon Ramsay?
I do. He likes to yell.
Legendary. It's a legendary venue. And I've got a full band. Yeah, so there'll be a link in the description box, but it'll be a full band. My buddy Jamie Allensworth is going to be singing. The band is an awesome set of musicians that are friends of mine and awesome and great. And I'm going to do some kind of guitar giveaway. And then also, I'm going to be pulling some people up on stage to jam with us as well. Not every single person. I'm not going to force anyone, but I am going to be looking to have a few people come up and play. Even if you were a beginner and you've never played before, you could still be available to come up and play with the band. So we've got giveaways and opportunities to come up and jam, plus full band performance. New York City, May 5th, Juan Carlos Valdez, and it went by, yes, about Colorado. I would love to play in Colorado. I was in Denver less than a year ago, and it was really awesome, and there was a great music scene and the supporting of the music scene. I'd like to go everywhere. So why don't right now in the comments let me know where you would like me to do an event like this, but where you would actually go, where you would actually show up, though. Mark from Philly, someone got a ticket already? Mark from Philly. Oh, yeah. Good luck in the Super Bowl. And thank you so much. 65 Strings Joe wanted a shout out. Thank you so much for buying a ticket. That is amazing. So, May 5th, at the bitter end. Greg Levinson said, can't wait for the New York show. Awesome. You know what's really cool about this particular show? I've played in New York maybe around 10 times or so in the last 15 years. And every single time I played, it was always like a Tuesday night or a Monday night or a Wednesday night. And the shows have always been awesome. I mean, they've always gone well. I've played small venues, but I've sold them out on those Tuesdays and Mondays and the really slower days. But this one, Cinco de Mayo, it's Cinco de Mayo, so we can have some margaritas together. Brian, you like margaritas? Not usually. Okay. Well, anyway, it's Cinco de Mayo, so you can remember it. It's a way to remember it. And it's also the day after... May the 4th be with you. So it's the day after. So, oh, yeah, it's Revenge of the 5th. Revenge of the 5th. You can think of it that way, too. But, yeah, the bitter end, New York City. I'd like to come do this all around. So, keep letting me know in the comments. Original keeps asking for Get Lucky. Something like that. That's not actually it. I do have a lesson on that. So you can go, original, you can go check that out. Hopefully that little funk groove was enough for you. I have a lesson on that, Alley Page, where I do have a lesson on that. Brian, Josh Norco was asking if you're coming to the New York gig on May 5th. Are you? That sounds awesome. Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it. Josh Norco, are you going to make it? Okay, let me jam one that we're definitely going to do at the show. I have a couple originals that we're going to throw in there, but this is I'm going to just do a looper jam so we can play a little bit, but this will be, I guarantee you this will be one song for sure that we're going to play May 5th at the bitter end in New York City, starting at 8 p.m. Tickets available now. Oh, thank you. Oh, I turned this down, Brian, for that. Oh, thank you, Brian. You hear yourself there? Thank you. So we're going to be playing that one too. Don't Let Me Down. The significance of the Don't Let Me Down cover for me, I was just on this podcast, Five with Guy Raz from How Did I Make This? I just did that. You guys can look for that, Guy Raz, R-A-Z. But Don't Let Me Down, I picked 5 songs that were like kind of part of my journey here. And Don't Let Me Down's a big one because in 2008, when the economy crashed and I got laid off from this teaching job or teaching elementary school music, I got called in to the principal. I got called into the principal's office. True. And they laid me off. And on my drive home, I was like, what do I do? I need to get more students, blah, blah, blah. I made this conscious decision to start making YouTube guitar videos, to promote myself, to get more private students, maybe get gigs, etc. Not to, not to, sorry, I'm looking at your comments. It wasn't to create a big YouTube channel or anything like that. It was literally just to try and get more students. But Don't Let Me Down was the first video I made where I had consciously decided to start making videos. So I always like to throw that one in there anytime I'm doing a gig or something like that, which I'll be doing May 5th in New York City at the Bitter End, Cinco de Mayo, the Revenge of the 5th, day after May the 4th, be with you. And yeah, you can check it out at bitterend.com to get the links. I really appreciate some people already bought tickets here that are watching right now. So really, really appreciate that. Yeah, School Rock and Reverse for sure. For sure. All right, so a few shout outs and then we'll get out of here. Daphne M. Brian, yeah, you can.
I got 3. So Ozzy Farrow wants to know, do you always use the 335 on stage these days?
Ozzy Farrow, always nice to hear from you, Ozzy Farrow. Well, the 335, Gibson made it for me and gave it to me, and I was there for the process of it. So it has a lot of meaning. It also symbolizes like how far I had come with Marty music, all these different things. So plus I also like to just have something that people, it's just like the hat, right? Have something that connects that you associate with me, right? So yeah, I'll be playing the 335.
It's also a sweet guitar.
No, it's always been my favorite guitar. I've had multiple 335s in my life, but this is, the current number one. But yeah, there's a really great story behind it, plus a video where you can see the process of it getting made, and so you kind of connect to it. So yeah, I just love the guitar. Although I do have neck pain, not from this guitar in particular, but from years of playing with the strap across the left side. I saw this great comment today, Brian. Brian, have you seen the, I think it's a diabetes medicine, and there's a middle-aged guy our age with a fedora and glasses and a white beard, and he has a record store. Have you seen that commercial? Well, I mean, we don't look exactly alike, but people are commenting and about it and stuff like that. But just today, it was funny. There was a comment where someone was asking me if that was actually me in the commercial. And it's not me in the commercial. And I don't have any kind of diabetes either. But it is kind of funny. I've been joking that they owe me money. They're stealing my style. Yeah, but it's just middle-aged dude, glasses, hat.
I like this message from Christian.
Christian, yeah, what's the message?
I sometimes forget that Marty is a good guitar player because he's always playing beginner songs in his videos.
Yeah.
He's actually got amazing intonation and timing. Plays fast and clearly. Christian, come to the live show, man.
Well, actually, I played Freebird a few weeks ago on stage with Jared James Nichols, Richie Faulkner of Judas Priest, Zach Myers of Disturbed, Peter Keys of Leonard Skinner, and with a Boss Katana. Everyone else had Marshall Stacks, and you can watch it for yourself. It's on my YouTube channel. Decide for yourself. But what I will say is, I do a lot of beginner lessons, but I don't do all beginner lessons. I do a video every single day, and the song I just did, which was "Brandy, You're a Fine Girl." You know that one, Brian? I did that one, and I wouldn't call that a beginner song, but it's not like an advanced like. I do what the people want. I'm the people's guitar dude. So ripping and shredding is not the best way to teach. I already see sometimes where people accuse me of showing off, which I think there's that fine balance, because you have to, or even playing live, right? Like I do like to show that I know I know what I'm talking about. Never claim to be the best guitar player in the world, but I think I'm good enough to do what I do for a living. I've worked hard, definitely over 10,000 hours. Anyway, that's all good. But anyway, I hope that I can see you guys May 5th, anyone that can make it. Probably in April, I'll be doing an event in Nashville. Also, while we're here, I've got an acoustic blues bonus bundle that's 50% off until Tuesday. And so that's my acoustic blues course, my caged course, and also my beginner fingerstyle course, all in one bundle. And it's like $56, 50% off. Anyway, you can go to martymusic.com and look for that. So that's always a good, helps me, and hopefully helps you too when you learn from it.
I got one more.
Okay, Brian's got one more. What is that, Brian?
Marty, how do you know so many songs?
Brian.
I know the answer.
Brian, tell me the answer, Brian.
Well, I think that the majority of your output has been song lessons, and that means you've learned so many songs.
Yeah.
I mean, how many song lessons have you made?
Probably over 4,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of song lessons.
Well, what I will say, I am not. They're not all perfectly memorized, by any means are they. But what's usually in there is like the last one I did, right? So when you guys heard me play a little bit of the Cult earlier, it's because I made a video for that a few days ago. So it's like still in there. You need a lot of delay for it, though. I don't have the right effects for that intro. It's downstairs on my pedal board down there. But the main riff is really awesome. So if you have the open D string, and then along the G string, you can play you can play different steps to play different scales. But that Cult song, She Sells Sanctuary, is the D Mixolydian scale, also known as the Brian Smith scale. It's also, interestingly enough, you don't think of the Cult playing the same scale as the Grateful Dead, but when I was playing... that's the E Brian Smith scale, also known as... that's the G major, the G Mixolydian scale, that's the Brian scale. Okay. She Sells Sanctuary is that same scale, but in D. So I'll just It's a 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, and 14. I can do all kinds of stuff along that and come up with my own riffs. But here's that riff. She sells sanctuary. That's a tongue twister. She sells sanctuary on the seashore by the shoe shiners. In the truth. Yes, great singer too. I agree. All right, some shout outs. Hope to see anyone in the East Coast area there. New York City, May 5th. Acoustic Blues Bundle at martymusic.com. 50% off till Tuesday. That's really all I have to plug now. Everyone have fun. People that are into the Super Bowl and football, good luck with your team. I'll be watching. Don't really have a favorite team, but I'll be watching. Michael Green, Goofy why New York? New York's an awesome city. Josh Norco. Oh yeah, Marty be good to finish. Yeah, I will do that. Greg Levinson, thank you for watching. Goofy Dude, I've been doing live streams for like 10 years on Saturday at 1:00 Pacific time.
I met Goofy last weekend.
You met Goofy? You took your daughter to Disneyland. That's awesome. All right, yes. One more jam. Hope to see you guys. Appreciate you watching. Oh, yeah, Philly. A lot of Philly. I think there's more Philly people watching, Brian. Do you have a team, Brian?
I do not have a team. I want a good game. And,
that's what I want.
really delicious chicken wings.
Yeah, I don't want a blowout because then I'm just not interested. I want some back and forth, you know?
Yeah, and some nice nachos.
I'm not doing nachos, but
7-layer bean dip.
I don't know what. Well, actually, no, that's not true. My neighbors are having a party down at the end of my cul-de-sac, so I probably will have some kind of thing like that. All right.
We just got our first Go Chiefs. There we go.
Go Chiefs. Okay. All right. All good. Well, thanks again, you guys. I'll end with a little Johnny Be Good, and then we'll get out. A lot of persistent requests today, Brian. Did you notice that?